Introducing first, fight out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weight up fight time at 142.4 pounds. Fighting out of Highland, California, representing X-Fit Combat Sport and Squirrel Muay Thai, this is Evan, the Emperor Ortiz. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the black corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weight at fight time at 143.4 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, representing Andrada Muay Thai, this is Aaron Hot Water Fausett. And with your final instructions, Big Mark Reyes.
Evan Ortiz taking on Aaron Fausett for the FightersRep light welterweight title. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. 142 pounds. Big Mark Reyes giving the final instructions for these two warriors. Mark Reyes is asking for, I guess this is the project and armband and Aaron Fausett to be tightened up. And here we go for round one. Fighters touch gloves. Both fighters trying to establish their dominance. Nice push kick by Ortiz. Fausett trying to get in with his hands. Ortiz walks in with the knee. Short jump knee by Evan Ortiz. I like the way he's putting the volume in.
A little bit of nervous energy to start this one off. Obviously, this one's 5 rounds, not the traditional 3. They're used to fighting in non-title fights. So perhaps both fighters.
And Fausett finding some accuracy with those punches. Evan Ortiz keeping his head down a little bit low and his weight a little bit forward, and that's why he got swept just like that. But he's putting the volume in right now.
Nice body shot there by Fausett.
Fausett just marching in. Fausett throwing punches and bunches, getting the hands in, getting the grab knee. Final seconds of this first round. And both fighters at the beginning trying to establish their dominance. I didn't see the footing of Evan Ortiz so well in that first round. I've seen him fight before. But Aaron Fausett made some adjustments with that when Evan Ortiz putting on the pressure. And he's able to land some good hand combinations towards the end. Manuk, how do you see that first round?
I thought Aaron Fausett did enough to win the first round. How did you feel about it?
I felt the same. I felt Fausett made the adjustments and he was able to put Evan Ortiz in the shell, landing combinations with those hands. Evan Ortiz had a good opening with those walk knees, good scoring, and then Fausett returned the favor as the round ended. So it may have been enough for him to edge out that first round. But these guys have great corners and coaches, and let's see what adjustments they will make as they come out for the second round of this championship fight.
Ortiz recklessly coming in and paying the price as Aaron Fausett crisply counters. Fausett also appears to be just a more explosive fighter right now.
Well, Fausett's able to put Evan Ortiz in the shell, and when he does, he scores a little bit better, and that's what Evan Ortiz does well when he starts coming forward.
And also a tough act to follow after Caleb Salazar and Isaac De La Paz put on one of the best fights in FightersRep history.
It looks like Fausett has put a little hurt on Ortiz.
Definitely has here in round 2. Increasing the margin that he set in round 1.
And the armbands of Fausett is coming down to his wrist. It's the only thing I don't like about that. When fighters fight, comes down and starts whipping in the other person's eyes. And let's see if there's a break in the action to reset that, but Fausett is just pouring the hot water.
Explosive combinations here, thudding punches by Aaron Fausett, just laying down a beating on Evan Ortiz, who appears already to be a defeated fighter, appears to have a little bit of a cut on top of his head too. I wouldn't be surprised if Big Mark Reyes asked for a ringside position to take a closer look at Evan Ortiz. That was a dominant second round by Aaron Fausett.
Aaron Fausett applying that pressure. When he does get Evan Ortiz in that shell, he's able to land those combinations. It doesn't look like Evan Ortiz quite has his footing underneath him. He looks a little bit fatigued. He's throwing his winging and his head's down. And you know, it's a good thing to keep your head down, keep your chin down. You got top on top and short cut. I think the cut will be okay because it won't impair his vision. Jason Andrade giving his fighter Aaron Fausett words of advice here. And it's a timeout, and they are going to call the ringside position to take a look at the top of the head.
But in addition to the cut, I believe Evan Ortiz absorbed a lot of heavy leather there in the second round. Definitely never to the point where he was rattled, but I'd be curious to see how the ringside physician is assessing him right now.
Are they going to let it go? Let's see, Evan Ortiz is losing a little bit snap on his punches, but let's see if he can come back and rally strong.
And anytime a fighter gets assessed like that, I think they need to start kicking into second gear and perhaps get into desperation mode a little bit, because you never want to put a fight in the hands of this ringside physician as well.
And it looks like Evan Ortiz is putting a little snap back in his punches right now. He knows that it is time. Oh, some great stiff 1-2 punches. And Fausett is just coming up from all angles, straight round, up and down.
And you see the crimson that is covering the top of Ortiz's head there. Seems like a nasty cut. I mean, that's a lot of real estate that the blood is covering. Ortiz backpedaling now. Don't like the body language. Had his head down and he's swinging a little helplessly there.
And Fausett is putting Evan Ortiz on the defense. He's driving the action.
Aaron Fausett has Evan Ortiz in the corner, letting his hands go.
Spin back this miss, but he is still in position against that clinch knee. Ortiz got to throw something hard just to back off Fausett. Fausett is just putting the forward momentum, punching with weight forward.
Just been a systematic breakdown through round 3. Looks like Fausett got a late kick after the bell sounded, but had done plenty of damage before then. I have it 3-0 on my card here. Evan Ortiz is going to have to find some magic to get back into this one. Cody Sessions telling him earlier in the fight to let his hands go, and just Ortiz has not put himself in a position to let some offensive fireworks to work in his favor.
Ortiz has been leaning against the rope drive, being driven in the corners, getting that one leg up and shelling. He's not getting the leverage on his punches, but when he does come forward, he's got those stiff punches, he's got the stiff 1-2. And although he wings a hook every once in a while, when he does connect, he does make a statement. Let's see if he will bring that leather to the table here as we enter the championship rounds. And another timeout again as our ringside position. We'll take a look at our fighter. Checking that cut. He's checking his feet. Is there a cut on his feet or his shin? Oh, and the position says no. It looks like Dr. Paresh, an inside position, under advice says no. And again, it continues to our stoppage.
Plenty of respect there from both fighters, but Aaron Fausett did more than enough to score the light welterweight title, ladies and gentlemen, and you're looking at him, Aaron Hot Water Fausett. Cold-blooded performance in this one, and he was scoring a shutout through 3. Going to be taking back the gold to Las Vegas.
All right, fight fans. First of all, let's make this one official. First of all, make some noise for both of these fighters. An unfortunate ending for what was looking to be a great fight. But we got to make it official. At 1 second of round number 4, you're free. Mark Reyes stops the bout, declaring your winner by TKO due to injury. And now, your Fighters Rep West Coast Light Welterweight Champion from the black corner, Aaron Hot Water Fausett.
And we see that shin of Evan Ortiz split open, and under advice of our ringside physician, Dr. Paresh, calls a stoppage to this bout. Just 1 second into our championship round, and there's the happy warrior, Aaron Fausett, alongside our promoter, George Francis. Flag, a victory from fans. Team of Andrada Muay Thai under the tutelage of Jason Andrada. And I believe we will go into another 15-minute intermission after this bout.
All right, I'm with your winner. And now, our inaugural light welterweight West Coast Fighters Rep champion, Aaron Hot Water Fausett. Brother, what a performance. How you feel, champ?
Oh, I feel super great, man. That was a great performance, and we came out and we did exactly what we wanted to. I wish it would have went to either a knockout or all 5, but we did some damage, you can see.
Oh, definitely. I saw the damage you gave. It was pretty brutal. But again, a great performance. Not to take anything away from the fight, a little bit of a weight cut issue at the beginning. How tough is it to have to then show up for the fight? Less than 24 hours after sitting in a hot sauna room for, I mean, what was it, like 5 hours for you?
5 hours. Yeah, so it's tough. I actually woke up feeling pretty damn good today. I had a good rehydration, ate well, so luckily I have a good team and we're all on top of it, so it was all good.
Now let's talk about the fight. Man, you took some heavy blows from the onset. You know, your opponent, a very awkward southpaw fighter, but when you started unloading, you threw punches and bunches, nice combinations. Was that the strategy going into the fight?
Yeah, so I knew Evan was going to have a very awkward style for me. I knew he was going to hit like a pretty damn like a freight train, and he did. But I'm a very, hot water. I put people in hot water, high volume striker, and as soon as I get your number, I have your number.
There you go, and that number dialed up a championship for you. Now, as they say here in the Lions Den, you're not really a true champ until you defend the title. So what does the future hold for you here in the Lions Den?
Man, whoever wants to fight 142, you know where to find me. I'm looking to defend it. That was my goal, win a title and come back and defend it. So you know where to find me. Let's go.
Oh, there you go. Now, you have actually you do have a lot of fans, friends, family here in the Lions Den making the trip from Vegas. Do you have any last words you want to give to them, champ?
I just wanted to say, everyone who's here, my team, everyone, I love you guys so much. All of you guys are watching me at home on your live stream. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. Have a good night, guys.
And once again, congratulations, your new West Coast Light Welterweight Champion, Aaron Hot Water Fausett.